For this video, we tackled about soft law and hard law and its example. What mean by soft law? Soft law is used to denote agreements, principles, and declarations that are not legally binding. Soft law instruments are predominantly found in international sphere. UN General Assembly resolutions are an example of soft law. Characteristic of soft law. One of the favored methods of lawmaking in the field of the environment is adoption of hortatory, inspirational, promotional, or romantic statement in the form of instrument, described generally as declaration, conference, statement, or statement of the principle. Where states are not yet ready to go for concrete commitments, they prefer go to the potentially convenient soft instrument. Here the intention of negotiating is to have elasticity in the interpretation is the politically convenient to them, as well as return the option of implementation and their own discretion and peace. Soft law begins when legal agreements are weak along one or more the dimension of obligation, precaution, and delegation. Normative perspective. Danger of use of soft law. Proper well argues that English use may destabilize whole international normative system and it turn into instrument that can no longer serve in a purpose. The example of soft law is the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. What is Declaration of Human Rights? The Universal Declaration of Human Rights articulates fundamental rights, freedoms for all. The General Assembly of the United Nations adopted a declaration on December 1948. Is the Universal Declaration legally binding? The Universal Declaration is a treaty that not directly create local obligation for countries. However, it is an expression of fundamental values which are shared by all members of international community, and it had a profound influence on the development of international human rights law. Some argue that because countries have constantly invoked the declaration for more than 60 years, it has become binding as a part of customary international law. For sure, the Universal Declaration has given rise to a range of other international agreements, which are legally binding on the countries ratified them. These include the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, ICCPR, and the International Covenant of Economic, Social, and Cultural Rights.